Very good morning, students. Today I will teach you P block elements. P block elements. The name arises P block because in these elements the last electron it comes into the P subshell. So the elements which are present in P block, they are generally from group 13 to group 18 elements. You can see in this periodic table group 13 to group 18 elements. Total number of groups, they are 18 in the periodic table. Out of these 1 and 2 group, these are called as the S block elements, and 13 to 18, these are called as the P block elements. In the P block elements, the groups are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. The 13 group, that is also called as the boron family. 14 group is called as the carbon family, which contains carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. And 15 group, that contains the elements nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Oxygen family, that is the 16th group. It contains the elements oxygen, sulfur, silurium, tellurium and polonium. And the 17th group, it contains fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. And the 18th group, that contains helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. The P block elements, they are placed in groups 13 to group 18 of the periodic table. And their valence shell electronic configuration is ns2 np126, where n is the principal quantum number, except helium, which has 1s2 electronic configuration. All these elements, they have the electronic configuration ns2 np126. np126 means this boron family, it's having np1. It is present in second period, so its configuration will be 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1, and that will contains 2p2 carbon family. Nitrogen family will have 2p3. Oxygen family will have electronic configuration 2p4, and halogen family have 2p5, and noble gases neon configuration will be 2p6. So in all these elements, the last electron that comes into the P subshell, so due to which they are called as P block elements. We will study here the nitrogen family, that is 15th group elements. Group 15 elements. The elements and their general characters. The elements which are present in nitrogen family, these are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. We can see that these elements contains in the last subshell 3 electrons. In the last p subshell they contains 3 electrons. Nitrogen having 7 atomic number, its configuration is the 1s2, 2s2 and 2p3. 2 is the principal quantum number. It's showing that nitrogen is present in second period and it is p block element. In the same way, other elements, they having 3 electrons in the p subshell except changing the principal quantum number. So phosphorus, it's having 3p3, it's showing that is present in the third period of the periodic table. In the same way, other elements, they having the 3 electrons in their outermost shell. Physical properties. Physical properties of the group. So the nitrogen family, all the elements are polyatomic. Nitrogen is present in the gaseous state and all other are present in solid form. Next property, that is the metallic character. So metallic character, it increases down the group. Metallic character means tendency of donating the electron. As we know that on increasing down the group, the atomic size increases, due to which the distance of the outermost electron from the nucleus, it also increases. It means attractive force of attraction between the electron and the nucleus, it becomes weaker. So the electron can easily be emitted as we go down the group. So the metallic character, it increases as we go from top to bottom in nitrogen family. In nitrogen family, all the elements, they show allotropy. It means existence of element in 2 or more than 2 form. Except nitrogen, other elements, they show allotropy. Phosphorus, it can form allotropes, that is red phosphorus, black phosphorus, but the nitrogen cannot form the allotropes. Boiling point, it also increases down the group as the atomic size increases. Boiling point, it also increases down the group. And next property may be atomic and ionic radii. So the covalent and ionic radii, it increases in size down the group. And next property, that is the ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy, it decreases down the group because there is gradual increase in the atomic size. Ionization enthalpy means tendency. Ionization enthalpy means the energy which is required to emit the electron. That is called as the ionization enthalpy. So as we go from top to bottom, there is a gradual increase in the atomic size, due to which it becomes easier to emit the electron. So the ionization enthalpy decreases down the group, and the ionization enthalpy of group 15 elements is much greater than that of the group of 14 elements due to its extra stability. It's having half-filled p orbitals. There are some exceptions, as we know that the covalent and ionic radii, it increases in size down the group, but there is a considerable increase in the covalent radii from nitrogen to phosphorus. However, from arsenic to bismuth, there only a small increase in the covalent radii. What is the reason? It is due to the presence of completely filled d and or f orbitals in heavier members, and the ionization enthalpy of group 15 elements is much more greater than the group 14 elements, because 15 group elements, they have extra stable half-filled p orbitals electronic configuration. So due to which ionization enthalpy of group 15 elements is much greater than the group 14 elements. Chemical reactivity. Nitrogen family elements may combine with hydrogen, with oxygen, with halogens, with metals. So when they react with the hydrogen, they form hydrides of the nature EH3. They react with oxygen, they form oxides of E2O3 and E2O5. Reactivity with hydrogen. So the elements of the nitrogen family, they generally form the hydrides EH3, where E is showing the name of the element of the nitrogen family. So the hydrides, they show the gradation in their properties. The stability of these hydrides decreases as we go from top to bottom due to their bond dissociation enthalpy. And the reducing character of the hydrides, it also increases as we go from top to bottom. In these hydrides, only ammonia is the mild reducing agent, and hydrides of the bismuth, that is the strongest reducing agent, and the basicity, it decreases down the group. And nitrogen, its high electronegativity and small size, it exhibits hydrogen bonding in solid as well as in liquid state. So it's a higher melting point and boiling point due to hydrogen bonding. It's having high melting and boiling point. Reactivity towards oxygen. All these elements, they form two types of the oxides, E2O3 and E2O5. And the main point is that the higher oxidation state oxides, they are more acidic, and the acidic character, it decreases down the road. The E2O3 oxides of the nitrogen and phosphorus are acidic, these N2O3 and P2O3, they are acidic in nature, while arsenic and antimony oxides are amphoteric, and oxide of bismuth, that is basic in nature. Next, reactivity with halogens. These elements react with halogen and they form halides EX3 and EX5. It forms two series of halides. And nitrogen cannot form pentahalides because in nitrogen, absence of p orbital in the valence shell, and the pentahalides are more covalent than trihalides. Elements in +5 oxidation state, they have more polarizing power than +3 oxidation state. So the covalent character of bond is more in pentahalides, and all the trihalides of these elements except nitrogen are stable. And in case of nitrogen, only nitrogen trifluoride is known to be stable, and the trihalides except BiF3 are covalent in nature. Next, reactivity with metals. So all the elements of the nitrogen family, they react with metals and form the binary compounds. And these metals, they have the metallic compounds which are formed, they exhibit -3 oxidation state, such as when it reacts with the calcium, it forms calcium nitride, and when phosphorus reacts, it forms calcium phosphide. Arsenic, it forms sodium arsenide. So they form binary compounds and they having -3 oxidation states. There are some anomalous behavior of the nitrogen. So nitrogen is the first element of the group. In the nitrogen family, the first element is nitrogen. In the 15th group, nitrogen is present as the first element. So it shows some anomalous behavior from the rest of the members of its group. So what are the main anomalous properties? That is, nitrogen is having a small size as compared to the other members of the group. Second, that is its high electronegativity. As we go from top to bottom, negativity decreases. So So nitrogen is having the highest electronegativity among all the elements of the group. And next, that is nitrogen having high ionization enthalpy. Because ionization enthalpy, it decreases down the group. So nitrogen having the high ionization enthalpy. Next, in anomalous behavior, that is absence of d orbital. Nitrogen does not have the d orbitals, while the other elements of the group, they have d orbital. So the non-availability of the d orbital, that is the anomalous property of the nitrogen from the rest of the members. Next is the ability to form p-pi bonding with itself, and it is inert at room temperature. So these are the various anomalous properties which differ nitrogen from the rest of the members of its group. These are the anomalous properties.